News Diary. There's lots to talk about. So this is our first one we're looking at.
So President Ramaphosa is expected to visit the township of Alexandra today, and this week saw the continuation of protest action in the area, with a shutdown of services expected later in the week. Well, on Monday, residents marched to the City of Johannesburg Sandton regional offices to hand over their memorandum, and also demanding that Mayor Herman Mashaba receive it.
And the Mthatha Stakeholders Forum will today address the media about the strike that has left the city of Mthatha looking like a dumps.
Have you seen those pictures?
I actually haven't. No.
Well, I watched Full View last night.
Yeah?
And, whoa, shocking. Yeah. And Zimkita, our reporter, made the point that if it looks like this in front of
the cameras,
the magistrates court, and the city hall, the town hall on the opposite side of the street, imagine what the rest of the town looks like. So it really is quite a situation.
I was telling you yesterday, the filth and the dirt that I saw, the minute you drive through into these northern areas, you just, in East London, I've never seen rubbish like this in my life before. I've never seen dirt and dustbins just thrown over. There aren't any dustbins. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't even look like there are refuse removal trucks that go through there. It's just, I don't know.
But what are you supposed to make of that?
I don't know.
And remember, the Alexandra residents are complaining about the same as well, amongst other things. So, but how much responsibility do we need to take for that?
Yeah.
You know, you go into townships, people just start dumping randomly wherever they feel like it. Who's supposed to take responsibility for that?
Well, I mean, the community certainly has to take responsibility. But if you've got a dustbin or a place where you put it, but it's overflowing because it's never been collected.
That's the other thing.
There's another thing.
Yeah,
like,
because
then
it has to be collected regularly. So that's where the authorities need to be held accountable, the municipalities indeed.
Okay, all right. Let's now get into the trending topics. So let's see what we've got for you this morning.
Hashtag Agreezy to start us off. And this, of course, the State Capture Commission of Inquiry. And you remember, Agreezy had all sorts of things to say. He spoke about the ANC top six, them receiving monies. I think it was 12 million he mentioned over a period of time. And the ANC were hopping mad at the time, talking about how they were going to apply to cross-examine Agreezy. Well, jiggy, they're not doing that anymore.
Amazing. They've done an about turn saying that they've received legal advice against cross-examining the former COO who alleged Bosasa gave the top six money.
Wow.
Okay.
What a wow.
Now that was that story on Agreezy. The next topic, of course, is the EFF presser. And everybody, straight away, as soon as the EFF decide that they're going to do a presser and talk to certain issues, everybody tunes into Twitter or a live feed or wherever it may be. And, there's just all these comments that come from it. Your new dawn, according to Julius Malema, is showing you flames. Literally, it's now burning books, and your charming president has not said anything so far. There's so much. EFF presser Mashaba should have gone to Alex the second day and nothing would have happened to him. That was another thing that was said. Then they talk about the incident with Karima Brown, and he actually apologized there for sharing her number, but still said, he feels that Karima's got other issues, but that's a relationship between the two of them. So, I mean, it's just
a whole range of things. He also spoke about, remember a member of parliament who came out and said, accused him and Floyd of misusing money from EFF party funds, and he said that he is actually going to sue him
in his personal
capacity for defamation, essentially. Sure. So that's going to be an interesting one.
All right, so there you go. That's why EFF presser is trending. And then they later dropped an advert. Did you watch that advert, the EFF advert?
No, I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
I was watching it, but I sort of wasn't watching it. I just thought there was a whole hype around it last night. Everyone was talking about it and having their sort of views on it, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I need to watch it properly, but there were some funny views about it, so that's what caught my attention. And then finally, Chris Hani is trending, and that, of course, all yesterday, the 26th anniversary of the assassination of Chris Hani in his driveway at his house in Boksburg. And, of course, every year at this time, there's a memorial, and everybody goes and acknowledges the impact that Chris Hani had at that time, and what a dangerous time it was for him to be assassinated.
And mulling over the question, as we do seemingly every year, about the president or the leader that we never had in this democratic dispensation.
Okay, that's where we wrap up our trending topics for you. And time now to get you some traffic news. And Rob Byrne, we've got on the line. Rob, good morning to you.
Thank you, Leanne. Good morning to you. Morning, SK. Morning, South Africa. All right, I think one of you mentioning promises and protests, and that's exactly what we've got lined up in the traffic this morning. Let's work through it. So, promises first. It's the State of the Capital address in Pretoria CBD. Road closures from now, from 6 o'clock right through until around about lunchtime, 12 p.m. Major routes in the central Pretoria area are being closed off. Some of them, as the parade moves away and moves through, will then be reopened earlier. The end of the parade, those routes will open up later, obviously, but the parade only starts at 8 o'clock or from 8 o'clock. So if you're driving into Pretoria CBD this morning, just get going early because you're going to hit pretty extensive road closures. Now, that's the promises. Let's have a look at the protest, and I can tell you the Pretoria Tshwane is on fire this morning. We have got multiple reports of protesting right across the area from Hammanskraal, Shoshanguve, Mabopani, down around Boysons and the Claremont area, and I'm just getting this coming in from Dudley in Pretoria. This is now starting to affect the central area. He's saying there's burning tyres as you go in on Nelson Mandela Drive into the CBD, coming in from Fountain Circle area. So not only is it the outlying areas, but it also looks to be fairly central as well. The video that we're rolling there, that's what we're seeing in multiple locations right across Tshwane. This is a very coordinated protest, and it is going to be a massive, massive inconvenience for traffic. So you'll be diverted and delayed getting out of home this morning through those areas, and then as you hit the CBD, you'll be diverted and delayed around the State of the Capital address. All right, just from Pretoria into Cape Town, this is a big deal as well. This is a look at the N2 at Somerset West. Now, this video was yesterday during the disruption at Luwandle. The N2 has been closed from yesterday overnight, and it remains closed this morning. You cannot get through Somerset West on the N2 from Broadland Road on the Gordons Bay side to Main Road on the Somerset West side. That's where the road remains closed. So you'll be diverted again through Gordons Bay, through Somerset West. We saw some very big delays there yesterday. We're going to see some big hassles through there again this morning. The N2 remaining closed through that area. All right, that's a look at a little bit of what's going on around the country this morning. Let's find out